Hey guys, what's up? Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on a Kendall Jenner look. I saw her post this on Instagram maybe 3 weeks ago and fell in love with it. It's just a really pretty bronzy golden look for summer, and I was like, why not do a tutorial kind of recreating the look? I am in no way, shape, or form trying to be Kendall Jenner. I know I don't have her hair. I know I don't look like her. I feel like when I do recreation videos, people always have, you know, the opportunity or they feel the need to just voice that, like just to say, you look nothing like her. I'm not trying to even do a look-alike recreation video. I'm actually just trying to do what she did in her makeup, kind of put my own spin and my own twist on it, and kind of just something fun for you guys so you can see how she does it and see how I do it. So it's a really simple look. So if you're looking for something even not Kendall Jenner related, but just like a bronzy golden look for summer, then this will be the go-to look for you guys. So yeah. Very quickly, I just want to make mention that I do have a P.O. box, and I've mentioned it in previous videos, but I just want to remind people, especially my newer subscribers, check in the description bar below for my P.O. box information. I would like to hear from you guys. I kind of got it so I could connect with you guys. I also got it because now where I'm living, I don't have a mailbox here because you have to pay a ridiculous amount to have a mailbox at my apartment, so I was like, I'll just have my P.O. box so I get mail sent there as well. So I got it for more reasons than one, but definitely for Pinkl0vexx and to get things from you guys. So yeah, I really would love to hear from you guys and connect with you guys like that. So check for all the information below, and all the information, products used, everything that you need to know is always in the description bar. I know I say it all the time, but it'd be really awesome for you guys to check it out because there's always like really good information in there, so definitely check it out. So if you guys would like to see how to get this Kendall Jenner look, then just keep watching. Thanks guys. Okay, so hopefully I'm in focus and looking good. We're going to start by using MAC's Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. It's just like a yellow based nudie flesh tone color, and I love these paint pots. I just think that they're amazing. I use them all the time. If you're familiar with my tutorials, then you already know that I use them all the time. So taking that right onto the lid and just blending that out. I'm going to be taking my MAC palette, and I'm going to take this matte brown shade right here called Brown Script. I'm going to take that on a fluffy crease brush, which is just my Sephora airbrush crease brush, and I'm going to blend that above my crease slightly. It's like right about there, not in the crease, above. And with these MAC eyeshadows, a little bit goes a very long way. Super pigmented, so you don't need a whole heck of a lot. You rather like build it up than add too much. It's harder to take away and it's easier to add more, so just always remember that. In circular motions, buffing it right in. And then I'm going to take my Sephora airbrush shadow brush, taking that same color, Brown Script. I'm just going to go ahead and pack it onto my lid. So packing and blending, because sometimes if you just pack it, it won't blend nice. So pack it, drag it, and like slide it. That's funny. But really, that's what you gotta do. Perfect. Now to make it more of a Kendall Jenner look, in that picture, Kendall has almost like a bronzy, goldish tone on her lid, and if we left it at Brown Script, it just wouldn't be that warm gold tone that we're looking for. So that's kind of just to get it started. We're going to go in with this shimmery gold color up here, and this is called Amber Lights. And the same airbrush, shadow brush, I'm going to take Amber Lights and pack that right over Brown Script. So just pack that right on over. And you can already see we're getting more of that bronzy gold look. So now in the picture you kind of can't really tell if she has winged eyeliner. It kind of looks like almost as if she doesn't. I chose not to go with winged eyeliner because I kind of do the winged eyeliner thing all the time. So I'm just going to go ahead and line my upper lash line just because I'm going to wear lashes with this look. And it's kind of nice just to have a your upper lash line lined because the eyelash strip will actually blend a little bit better. So just going to line it like so. As we go into the inner portion of the eye, as we get closer, we want that line to become thinner. You don't want it to be as thick. So you want to just make sure it gets thinner. Okay, so the lashes I've chosen to wear with this look are my Ardell Demis 120s. Look like this. So what I like to do is when they're fresh out of the package like this, I just like to cut the ends off because they're a bit long. Ardell lashes and lashes in general for my eye shape are a bit too long, so I just cut like the last section off, the last chunk, because you can kind of see the lashes are divided into chunks on the strip. The last chunk or the last section is where I cut off, and it's perfect. It's easy to remember, and it always lines up really nice with my eye size. So I'm just going to go ahead and form it into its shape, stick the ends together, and let it kind of just have that bend to it, because if you try to put lashes on just straight off the packaging, it doesn't adhere to your lash line very well. So I kind of like to let it chill. If you guys can see, I like to let it, my nails always take over, it's hard to see. I like to let it chill in like a little circle. And then I'm going to be taking my Ardell lash grip. It's white lash glue. I usually like to use black lash glue, but I bought the white this time. I mean, it dries clear, and if it doesn't, you can go over with a little bit of liner. So I let them chill for a little bit, and then I'll put a thin layer of glue on. I mean the thinnest layer. If you go too thick with lash glue, it just becomes more of a mess than anything. You know, I don't know. So, blowing on this. Remember, if you're doing makeup for somebody else, you never want to blow on a lash because it's very like unsanitary. But if this is for yourself, who cares? And then just go ahead and pop it on. So that lash is on, so now we can move on to eyebrows. So what I'm going to do is just take a spoolie and brush my brows up. Kendall's brows are really nothing too crazy. Like, they are just normal. They got a nice arch to them, and they're not anything like really out of this world crazy. So I'm just going to take my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in chocolate and then just fill in my eyebrows. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer and just put a tiny bit of concealer in the front of my brows just to kind of lighten them up. It's a really good trick just to lighten the front of your eyebrows so it goes from that nice transition of light to dark. And I kept my eyebrows kind of natural for this look because it just looks like Kendall has really, really natural eyebrows. She didn't really like go too crazy making an arch or anything. So I'm not gonna either. For my highlight under my brow, I'm gonna take Naked Basics and I'm just gonna go ahead and take WOS right here and put that right under my brow as my highlight. Just a nice muted cream color. I don't want to put anything too shimmery because it doesn't look like Kendall has much of a highlight that really stands out. So now that that's done, we can go to the most important part, which is contouring. So for this look, she has a really, really toasty, warm look, and that's what kind of makes this perfect for summer. It's just a really glowing, tan, toasty look. I have foundation and concealer on, and I'll have everything listed below as always, so I'm ready to start contouring. So I'm going to take Benefit's Hoola Bronzer, just to start. And I'm going to contour up on my forehead first. And I'm definitely going to go heavy-handed with the bronzer just because that is kind of what makes this look so awesome. It's just the really in-depth contouring. Blending it down here. A little bit on the chin. As long as you really blend out the bronzer, because people get scared to use bronzer, but if you really are blending it out, you won't really run into too many issues. Alright, right into the hollows. Just right in there. I'm going to take my Nars Casino Bronzer, which is crazy dark, and only in the contours, I'm going to go deep, like right in here. What I'm going to do is take MAC's Gingerly blush. It's just a matte tan color, and use it as a blush. I'm going to apply this blush generously again because it's kind of complementing the whole toasty look. Take my big blending brush and I'm just going to, in circular motions, just drag this all across my face just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Because that's never a good look. Now I'm going to take my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation for extra coverage because I've been breaking out kind of bad. And of course, Kendall has the most flawless face. And I'm just going to take my Real Techniques powder brush and I'm just going to pack this on. It might seem a little cakey face to you guys, but if you're going through breakouts, this is like the way to go. Foundation and powder foundation. Nobody wants to expose their acne when they're trying to have a flawless face. And always bringing it down the neck. Best thing I could ever teach anybody. Gracefully going over very gently as to not break the bond that the glue has formed. Perfect. So now we're going to move on to the lips. I'm gonna line my lips using NYX's lip liner in Nude Pink. So yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC lipstick in Hue, a nice pinky nude. And then I'm going to take NYX's Tiramisu Butter Gloss and go right over it. Smells heavenly, by the way. I'm going to take my Model in a Bottle Sensitive Skin Formula and just spray it all across my face. And that completes the look, guys.